this the end, bro? Because we got some bad news, man.
There you go, $0, $0, 0. Wow. Holy crap. If I'm reading this correctly, if I'm looking at this comparison, it says here that 91,491,000 views have gone, potentially erasing anywhere from 30,000 to 475k. Holy shit.
Where is it? Where's the rest? The money, Skylar. Where is the rest?
We got some bad news, man. I mean, when I heard that, I was shocked because I mean, we love YouTube, man.
Yeah.
We love streaming.
Yeah.
And at this point, I feel like our whole lives are revolved around streaming and like adding value to people online. It's just like it won't be the same, bro.
So, Fresh and Fit are being attacked by the Matrix. It's like we can't have heroes. We can't, break community guidelines just a little bit, just for the sake of men. We just can't do it. We can't snub our nose. We can't say the things that we want to say, really, on this platform or any other social media platform. We can't say what we want to say. How unfair is this? How un-American is this? How wrong is this? That you could just demonetize someone like Fresh and Fit, what they're going on right now, and have like no emotions to it. It's wrong. Like, we should stand up for all this. It's wrong. They taught us a lot. And there's a couple of things that they taught young men, not me, because I'm a lot more higher value than they are, but they taught men some things. Number one, they taught men how to really seduce a woman.
So when he said, I'm not trying to do anything platonic with you, it was completely left field for me because I was only thinking we were going to do some kind of fitness related content collab. And he said, no problem, I collab directly with girls I date, no pressure though. And I was like, so if we aren't dating, you don't want to collab? So I was like, he said, no, don't mean to be an a-hole, but we have plenty of women in Miami. And I said, well, same, we have plenty of men here in California, so why would I fly to Miami to date someone who I know nothing about? And he said, simple, attractive women are common, high value men are not.
They taught men how to really love and cherish a woman that they want.
Yeah, Fresh and Fit, trash. Fresh and Fit, trash. You heard me.
Legit, guys. I could have a threesome with them, but I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I had no idea what was going on. I was like, yo, this is too much for me.
Oh, how much did you used to charge when you used to be in this? You're asking a lot of questions about how to pay me.
But what happened was, I did my thing with one of them, came back outside, hopped in the shower real quick, talked to the other one, went back in the room later on. So basically, I had 3 girls in one night.
You approached me on a sugar daddy website and asked me to be your sugar baby and then couldn't afford my allowance.
Never did.
He couldn't afford my $10,000 allowance a month and said, haha, that's funny. Why don't you just come on my podcast instead? So he pays $40 a month.
Are you done making your point now? Because let's really talk about this then.
Sure. Yeah.
You wanted $10,000 a month and I said no. Because I'm not going to pay you.
I don't want $10,000 a month.
Yeah,
I make well over $10,000
But I'm saying I'm not paying no girl any money. Like, I don't do that.
Yeah.
So thank you for cementing.
You've never bought pussy before?
Nope.
I wish we could.
Nope. And thank
Have you
for
ever bought a
cementing
flight?
Thinking, for the dudes that are watching these motherfuckers, they got y'all thinking that they bag these bitches. No, they're paying for pussy. They're paying for pussy.
So, on one hand, you say you don't trick, right? And you get bitches on your lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go on YouTube, bitches are saying you buying them dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a conversation about that, bro.
They told us how to have masculine frame and emotional intelligence.
quiet and speak when you say?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
You
no,
gotta
I
follow the
don't.
rules.
You didn't pay me to be here, so
Then
I
you
don't
can get the
have
fuck
to.
out of here, honestly.
I can, but I'm
Yeah.
not. You're
You
telling me
get
to
the fuck
shut
outta
the
here.
fuck up if I
Then
don't
you
laugh
get outta
at your
here.
jokes.
Can you
This
get
is
out of here?
giving little dick energy.
We're not talking to you.
Oh, laugh at
this
my
isn't your
jokes,
show.
boy.
This isn't your show.
You're
all right?
funny,
Let me make
sorry.
that extremely
I
clear.
meant to laugh.
Yo, get this chick out of here, bro. Say,
Everyone got
shut
to
up.
answer their question.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
I'm telling you to shut up right now. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you on the pod no more. This is our platform. It's not yours. You've been disrespectful. Now I'm matching energy.
Did I call you a bitch?
No, I don't care.
You called me one.
Look. You've been hurting the crowd of the show. Get out of here. Real talk. Get her out of here.
I'm Sartain show. When you guys start going,
No, this is our
then
shit.
I'll walk
This is
out.
our shit.
They are men of accountability. They taught us men how to be accountable. And we don't have to blame women for our problems and issues.
And is capable of having sex with other women while still loving his girl the same.
You're actually saying that in a relationship, it's okay for men to go and explore other options, but we have to be happy with you and not explore options.
Absolutely. Closed on your end, open on my end, and I think there should be honest between the two.
Why? Why would anyone agree to that?
You can't just go throwing that thing around. I spoke to Dan Balserian. Yeah, I'm sick of you asking to finish your long, boring answers that are the same answer every time we ask you a question. Even Dan Balserian last week told me to my face, "So fucking what, clown? Here you are on the show. I can turn you off as well. Just turn these clowns off. See you, fellas."
They taught us about financial stability, even though we didn't even watch Fresh and Fit for any of those shows. We watched for the OnlyFans models because I think that if we didn't watch the OnlyFans models, then we wouldn't have learned anything from the OnlyFans models. They taught us how to avoid bad women. Walter Weeks and Myron Gaines are examples of men who avoid the worst of the worst. And they go teach men who have zero experience with women, incels, that how to avoid these women so they will never have a woman ever in their life.
Dude, she doesn't want club, bro. Honestly, she didn't want to do this live stream. She's doing this for me, so I appreciate her for that.
Do I know you?
Do I know you?
I do a kegel while it's inside.
I actually have game, bro, right? Game! This is your alpha male dating coach. But anyways, listen.
And they taught us that all women are bad. There's no good ones. Absolutely none. There's no good ones. Absolutely none. No. What you see on the show, that's a representation of all women. Just Miami is such a melting pot and a representation of women on the whole earth. The whole earth. I'm talking Alaska, I'm talking Japan, I'm talking about Nova Scotia, I'm talking about Perth Amboy, New Jersey, all of that. And Red Pill don't lie. Like Red Pill truths, it don't lie. So don't even check them. Don't ever in your life verify Red Pill information at all. Because it's Red Pill, it's the truth. You don't have to put anything in context.
They put on it up front.
Sorry. I'ma just leave. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable when it comes down to the whole rape conversation and where you guys stand on that.
All right, later. Bye.
There's no need to be rude.
Just leave.
Alright.
There's
Bye.
2 more
minutes.
How you feel versus what's real are 2 different things.
All right, later. Bye.
We've debunked rape culture. Rape culture is a myth. It's not as common as people say it is.
Yo, she
Like, you want to go cry outside.
Yeah.
Like,
Go,
bro,
go,
this is an adult conversation. If you can't divorce your emotions from reality, that's 2 different things. Does anyone else want to join her?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
All right,
us
cool.
too.
Leave.
Yeah, leave. Yep. Who else? Go ahead.
Who else?
We used to run trains on white girls.
Choo choo.
She's got a Robin Hood.
Not the worst thing in the world. If a girl want to have a choo choo train ran on her,
Oftentimes they don't want to. I'm not saying that it's always the case, but oftentimes when you run a train, They are being set up not
to do it without permission. So it's not like she came over and said, hey, I want to sleep with all you guys.
Yeah.
We said, hey, man, that white girl like you. Get her over here. And then we put...
Oh, shit.
And then we put... Oh, shit.
Things.
All right, later, bye.
We've debunked rape culture. Rape culture is a myth. It's not as common as people say it is.
Why would we even question their information? I can understand if I had low self-esteem and the only way is up from my low self-esteem, like a notch up, that notch would be Myron Gaines and Walter Weeks of Fresh and Fit. Because when you're at the bottom, it's like, you ever heard that saying, even a garbage can gets a steak. You don't know what happened to that steak while the steak was put in the garbage, but even a garbage can gets a steak. What are they doing? What are this is a matrix attack. They also stood up for men and women of color. Not black color, but maybe the color of my shirt type of color. That's who they stood up for.
Picture here is a little bit more suspect. That's definitely Myron. That boy sus. He has his, the guy is hugging on him. He has his hand underneath the guy. There's another guy with his shirt off. They're in like a hotel room. Again, I don't think that Myron is gay. This is a suspect picture, nonetheless. But Caucasian dudes joke like this. This is what they do stuff like this. It's kind of, you know, whatever.
Myron Gaines, I was fighting for Homeland Security, for our security, to go to your security as a man. And he dated and almost impregnated an OnlyFans model, so you didn't have to do that.
I shouldn't be admitting this, but saving children, right? That was great, but saving you guys is better.
Wait.
Oh, God.
Every time I say it. Saving children was okay, but saving y'all was greater. I'm sorry, I get emotional even just thinking about that moment. How could we hate on these men? Like, how could we actually hate on these men? Then you have Myron Gaines also. He got his little consulting work where for $300 for 30 minutes or $500 for 30 minutes, you could speak to him on the phone. For $897 for an hour, you can have a one-on-one session with him. Who does not need that in their life? Forget buying books like, I don't know, Way of the Superior Man by David Dita to probably understand yourself, your spirituality, and women. Or maybe books like, I don't know, Winning by Tim Grover. And all these books that I own, maybe owning 48 Laws of Power, maybe reading the book of Proverbs once in a while, because it's a book of wisdom. I don't know, I'm just saying. But for $897, let me tell you something, man, that's a steal. That's a deal. I don't care how, all those books that I mentioned, whatever, will only add up to maybe 30 bucks, 45 bucks. It doesn't matter, right? There's nothing like paying Myron Gaines $897 just to speak to him, because this guy, He has a proven record of seducing women and being a high value man, because that's all it is. If you ain't first, you're last. Number one. If you ain't high value, you're no value. Period. You know? You're no value. Sleepy the Artist. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace. I'm out.